Hello, the internet. Hope you're having a nice day today. Hope you're having a better day than me. I've still got chronic toothache and a massive swelling. A really sore owie from Malawi, owie tooth that's been not helping me sleep very well and making me feel rough. Hopefully that'll get sorted soon. I got this Samsung Galaxy S24 FE from the 3 store in Weston-super-Mare on the 1st of November. And I did smart switch from my old Samsung Galaxy A32 5G in the store using the store Wi-Fi, which was nice and quick. And thank you very much, 3, for facilitating that. That was really nice of you. Made the whole thing much more convenient. I did pay more for the phone because they upgraded the prices on the 1st of the month from like 500 quid, which is already too much for me to afford at all or justify spending. But it has been very useful as a tool for sort of sharing and getting accountability and administrative stuff. And my other phone was great, but the A series was just knackered and stuff. Anyway, fuck my phones, nothing about that. As I was going through, I've just started to compile a document with all of my Wastecast videos on, because this phone has got 128 gig onboard memory and it's starting to run out. And I got through to like my first and second Wastecast videos that I started doing on like the 5th and the 7th of March. It's now the 1st of April. And I found out that there was one that had been deleted. Some stuff about hypnosis. Yeah, so I made this video, 12:37, you can see that. But this one had been deleted. I've just re-uploaded it to YouTube. And I'll show you it on YouTube. And hopefully it won't disappear this time. Let's put myself into a little window so you can still see my ugly mug and check out my YouTube channel. So here, this Instagram video was deleted, and you can listen. It's quite controversial and quite relevant, you know, that it was on Instagram. I don't know, if you work for the NSA, you can check Instagram and Meta's servers and YouTube servers that this video was uploaded. I certainly didn't delete it myself. Somebody else must have deleted it, and I don't know how or when they did that, but...
Hello there, Instagram. Had a bit of a moan on the internet today. You can watch that in a link in the description. Just had me tea when I got my tea time meds, and they've got a whiteboard in the meds room on this ward where it says everyone's injection dates, their monthly injections, and they'd accidentally put my room number wrong, and the guy who's in the room, which I won't reveal for confidentiality, has a coat that looks exactly like mine with black buttons on. In fact, quite a few people have got black coats, and apparently 42% of all cyber criminals convicted in 2024 were police officers. But anyway, there's a link to that in the description and to my vlog, which I hope you enjoy. And thank you, everybody, for everything.
Anyway, that video isn't on the internet anymore. Don't know why, can't explain it. It just disappeared. I was just going through, I was going to delete loads of the Wastecast off my phone, which will free up like probably 10 or 15 gigs of memory, keep me going, to make sure I don't run out of memory. It's the worst thing on an Android phone when you run out of memory. And you know, because we're living in a dystopian kind of future, you can't put an SD card into phones anymore, and you can't put a headphone jacket into phones anymore. Everything needs to be online, backed up, and Bluetooth streamed, and you know, connect your dishwasher to your automatic lighting so that you can run it from your Tesla or whatever. But yeah, so just a little bit controversial, that a little bit of a kind of indicative nature of censorship. Somebody somewhere didn't want him, me, him, them, you, whoever, whatever our pronouns are, to be expressly aware that on the 7th, is it the 7th? Yeah, 7th of March at Qstoke. Here's the video properties at 6:26 p.m. And I posted a link to a really interesting article about police, like 40-something% of police being responsible for cybercrimes reported in like 2023 or 2024, or 40 something percent of them were police. So if all the people reported of cybercrime, a certain amount of them were police, and that video is not on the internet anymore. I'm feeling a bit better today in myself, but my tooth hurts like fuck. So my next priority is trying to get that sorted. So wish me luck with that. If you wish me harm or hate me, then I respect that, and probably if I'd known what you'd done, I'd fucking hate you as well. But the difference is that everyone knows what I'm kind of guilty of, most of my friends, but I'm not involved in some sort of cyclopean conspiracy to fuck your family and steal all your money, so I don't know really, what you've done. So no hard feelings. Probably I'd feel really bad and hate you and think much worse of you if I knew the true extent of the crimes committed against me and the level of corruption and insidious cruelty and institutional bias and prejudice that's been exacted by various public sector and private sector organisations. But enough of that. I think that everybody should have a lovely day, try and forget about the past, focus on the future, and make sure you like, comment and subscribe on all of my Wastecast videos, because I'm probably one of the smartest, kindest, best looking and most influential human beings that you'll ever come across, even though you might think I'm an idiotic, vacuous, vapid, hideously ugly monster who is a nobody with no friends, no life and no future prospects. In fact, the opposite is true, and I'd like to make sure that you exist in happiness and equilibrium to enjoy a bright future with me. A fruiture. Let's all eat loads of fruit in the fruiture, shall we? Yes. Anyway, that's 7 minutes. Have a good day. Bye.